A 25-year-old restaurant owner in Philadelphia was caught abusing kittens. Now, this video has gone viral. It is a little graphic, so if you're uncomfortable watching it, don't watch it. But basically, he's the owner of the Red Star Chinese restaurant. Authorities were looking at surveillance tape, trying to find a person, another criminal in an unrelated case, and they came across this.
The surveillance video obtained by NBC 10 shows what investigators with the Pennsylvania SPCA say is one of the most gruesome cases of animal abuse they have ever seen.
This was not neglect. This was malicious, and he was intending on purposely hurting and torturing these kittens. It was very disturbing.
SPCA investigators say the man seen in the video torturing 4 kittens is 25-year-old Yuzhen Chen, owner of the Red Star Chinese takeout in Logan.
The male was observed in video pulling, tugging, choking, swinging the kittens by their tail in a very violent motion.
Those kittens were 2 weeks old. Authorities found 2 of the kittens and they're okay. However, there were other kittens involved and they're missing.
Who tortures kittens?
I just don't understand it. Remember, we did a story about this guy who was throwing puppies in the river. It wasn't in this country. I forget which country it was in. But I just don't understand that type of cruelty toward animals. It like needless cruelty.
I mean, look, we all know that torturing animals is one of the telltale signs of whether you're going to do violence against human beings. Some of the well-known serial killers have tortured animals when they were younger. That doesn't mean that everybody who does becomes a serial killer. We don't know anything more about this guy, but we've seen enough there with the choking of the kittens, etc. By the way, how did he own the restaurant at 25?
Well, I think it was a family-owned restaurant, or he was a co-owner, and then he took over after that.
And I know what everybody watching the video out there is thinking. Is it in the food? Right?
Yeah.
And we don't know. We don't know at all, right? And there's been no speculation on that, except I know you, and I know what you were thinking, right? And it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this guy is going in the Michael Vick Hall of Fame.
Now, authorities say that if he is convicted of this crime, he could face a couple years in jail and also an $8,000 fine, which is interesting because I do think that there's something psychologically wrong with him. I think putting him in jail for a couple years isn't going to do anything to help the situation.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I mean, look, that was a very disturbing video, but we don't know that he's killed any of the kittens. If you can prove that he killed them or tortured them or whatever as he was killing them, then I think we begin to have a Michael Vick conversation as to whether he should go to jail. Based on that video, a couple of years in jail, I think I vote no. What do you think?
I don't think jail is the answer for someone like that. I think there should be some sort of punishment. I feel like he needs psychological treatment.
Yeah.
I think that that's more important, and it would do better for society if we treat people that have these kinds of psychological issues